Hello everybody, Riley here with the T-Storm Chasers back here for another weather video. In today's video we're going to first show you the current conditions right now, and at the 4 o'clock hour this afternoon we have temps in the 30s across the Sioux Falls area, 36 in Sioux Falls, 36 in Yankton. A little bit cooler up in the northern part of our region. We got 23 up in Aberdeen. That is rather cold. 21 in Watertown. We have temps in the teens across western Minnesota near the Morris area. We have temps in the teens and temps in the mid-20s in the cities area, and 28 in Rochester, and then a little bit warmer in Iowa. We have temps in the 30s across Iowa. 39 in Des Moines, 36 in Spencer. We do have some temps in the 40s as well. Let's move into Nebraska. We got temps 43 in Omaha area, 46 in Grand Island, 45 in North Platte. So if you like warmer weather, Nebraska is where you're going to get it. Southern Nebraska, McCook, Nebraska is the warmest we're reading at 52 degrees. Also out in western South Dakota, temps are in the 20s to low 30s. We got 32 in Buffalo, 30 in Rapid City, temps in the mid-30s in the Black Hills region. And as you can see on the radar picture, there is not much going on. It is sunny out there. We got sunny skies, and it's a rather nice day out there. Really, this is the nicest day that we're going to have out of this entire 10-day forecast. So, yeah, enjoy today because it is going to get colder. We're going to introduce some snow chances north of Sioux Falls, and trends are going to be cooler, cloudier, and just more winter-like weather. All right, we're going to go ahead and show you a model run here to show you the temperatures over the next day or so. So let's go ahead and run this out. For our overnight lows tonight, will be in the teens for most of us. Overnight lows near 16 in Sioux Falls, or near 15 in Sioux Falls for overnight lows tonight. Temps near 9 degrees in Aberdeen. It's we have single digits possible here in northern South Dakota, and you see that cold Arctic air in North Dakota and Montana and Canada there. That is your cold Arctic air. Minnesota will also be in the teens, northern Iowa in the teens as well, and then in the 20s across central and southern Iowa. And then Nebraska, temps will be teens and 20s, and then Black Hills region in the teens as well. So that is your overnight low forecast there. And then we take a look for your day tomorrow, and we do have temps in the low 30s across Sioux Falls area, near 33 tomorrow. Sioux City could easily hit 40. Yankton area near 37. Nebraska will be in the 40s. And then western South Dakota, temps in the 20s to near 30 degrees. So as you can see, it is quite a bit cooler. We will be quite a bit cooler tomorrow. And 30s and 40s in Iowa, and as well as Nebraska, and temps in the 20s across most of Minnesota there. The coldest area tomorrow, we could have a temp in single digits tomorrow in northeastern South Dakota, kind of near Sisseton. That is possible. Aberdeen will be near 20 degrees for a high tomorrow. And then after that, for Tuesday night, we'll have, again, overnight lows in the teens and 20s across much of our region there. And then for a more long-range temperature outlook, let me go ahead and run that out here for you guys. Going towards Wednesday, we'll have Wednesday night into Thursday, again, overnight lows in the teens and 20s. And then for your Thanksgiving, temps will be in the 20s across much of our region. Near 20 in Aberdeen, again, mid-20s out in western South Dakota, and mid-20s in kind of near 27 in the Sioux Falls area, and temps in the 20s in Minnesota, temps in the 20s in northern Iowa and northern Nebraska, and then 30s across southern Iowa and central and southern Nebraska. So that's a look at your Thanksgiving forecast in terms of your temps. And not looking super windy. We might have winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Might be there could be gusts up to 25 miles per hour for your Thanksgiving, so it might be a little breezy. But temp-wise, it is also going to be cold. So unfortunately, Thanksgiving forecast is not looking that great. But the good news is we're not looking at any precip. We're not looking at any snow chances for Thanksgiving either. So that's good news, of course. And so yeah, travel plans for Thanksgiving should be good. And then after Thanksgiving, looking ahead, Friday is starting on Friday, things are going to cool down even more. We're going to have temps for highs here near 20 degrees in Sioux Falls for your day on Friday. Temps will be stuck in the teens across northern South Dakota and western Minnesota. And then temps will be in the 20s everywhere else except for the panhandle of Nebraska. And then as we go towards your weekend forecast, temps on Saturday will be in the teens and 20s across much of our area there. And again, for those of you unfamiliar with our region, it is South Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, and Nebraska, the quad state area. And then on Sunday, it'd be cooler again. We'll have temps in the 20s across much of our region there, 30s in the panhandle of Nebraska, teens in northeastern South Dakota, as well as western Minnesota. And then a quick peek at next week. We will have cooler temps again, temps in the teens and 20s once again across much of our area. But by Tuesday of next week, we are seeing a warm-up finally. Temps back into the 30s across the Sioux Falls area. Temps maybe in the 40s across western South Dakota, central and western South Dakota. And then western Nebraska could be back in the 40s as well. And then Wednesday, turning warmer again. We'll have temps near 40 in Sioux Falls. That's according to this latest model run for next week in terms of temps across the Sioux Falls area there. Temps maybe back in the 50s across western South Dakota and western Nebraska. And then towards Thursday, similar story. Temps will be warmer. So there could be a warm-up next week. That is certainly possible. It's on the table. We'll continue to discuss that as it gets closer to the date, but we did want to showcase that. Now let's go ahead and look at your future scan outlook for the next several days. Look ahead at our future radar. All right, we're going to go ahead and show you a look at the future scan forecast here for you. Let's go ahead and run this out. Tonight, not much going on. But then as we head towards tomorrow, there could be some snow showers up in north central and northeastern South Dakota, as you can see here on the picture. Right there near Mulbridge, maybe near Aberdeen, Sisseton, Watertown areas. Tomorrow there could be some snow showers around. But we're not looking at a lot of accumulation with this. A trace to an inch is looking to be likely here out of any snow that happens. Again, central Minnesota with some snow showers, and then east central South Dakota, kind of near Watertown, maybe Brookings, and then near Aberdeen and Mulbridge. That's kind of your target zone for some snow tomorrow. That is the current look here. Now let me go ahead and pull this up, give you guys a better look here. And again, illustrating that kind of near the Brookings area, and then it kind of fades out by the evening. So that is kind of what we're looking at for this snowstorm. And then looking ahead after that, Wednesday night into Thursday morning, there could be some snow showers out in the kind of near the Black Hills region, kind of near Spearfish, Belle Fourche area, maybe in just kind of that northwestern corner of South Dakota. That is possible. And then as you can see there, right there, kind of near Belle Fourche, that kind of target area right there. That again, that is Wednesday night into Thursday morning, Thanksgiving morning. That is certainly possible. There also could be a couple showers near the Aberdeen area on Thanksgiving, so that is possible near Thanksgiving morning. But other than that, Thanksgiving looks really good. We're not seeing any big snowstorms. We're not seeing any rainstorms. Really nothing on the forecast here until we get to Friday night into Saturday morning. There is our next chance for snow kind of near southwestern South Dakota into Nebraska, and then that will push south. And then Sunday looks quiet, and then next week also looking more quiet. So that's the latest there on the radar picture. Let's go ahead and pull up the 10-day, and that'll wrap things up here today. All right, and lastly, let's take a look here at your 10-day forecasts for Sioux Falls. We got our warmest day was today, and temps will cool back down into the 20s by Thanksgiving, and the weekend looking the coldest with temps near 20 degrees. Overnight lows will drop into the single digits, and then next week turning warmer but still below average for this time of the year with temps in the low 30s. For the Aberdeen area, more or less the same. We'll have temps even cooler, though. We'll have temps in the 20s. And then after Thanksgiving, temps will cool down into the teens. And then next week, back into the 20s. And then for your Pierre area, temps once again in the 30s. And temps will fall for Thanksgiving, and then dropping even more. Temps down into the 20s for the weekend, and then into next week. And then for the Rapid City area, the warmest out of all of the regions, we got the warmest day of the week being on Wednesday, tomorrow, and then temps will cool a bit down into the 20s by the weekend. And then temps will be warmer for the western part of South Dakota next week with temps back into the 40s. Again, for your Thanksgiving, I know a lot of people wondering about your Thanksgiving for traveling and things like that. But again, things are looking good for Thanksgiving. Again, there may be a couple spots, maybe in northeastern South Dakota or maybe in western South Dakota, that there could be a couple snow showers around on Thanksgiving morning. But other than that, we're not looking at anything. So that is good news. Thanksgiving should be fine. We got, minimal chances for any kind of precip, any kind of snow. And temps will be in the 20s, and then we'll have wind kind of in that 10 to 20 range with gusts to 25 miles per hour. So that is your Thanksgiving forecast there for our region. So that about does it here from T-Storm Chasers. Again, keep following us on social media. We got Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok, and we do have our YouTube page, which also does have our live 24-hour weather stream 7 days a week to give you guys the latest weather information as we get them. So that's the latest here from T-Storm Chasers. Again, right behind me here is the back here we do have the weather live stream currently going on still. So that is it from T-Storm Chasers. You guys all stay safe and have a wonderful rest of your day.